Good evening. Yes, sir. I think you're the. Mhm, sure. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Sure. Sure. No problem. It's been pretty busy, but it's been a good day. Yeah. How about yours? I'll still be working. Yeah, we work until June 22nd. Yeah. And then we get about 3 weeks. We come back. Our department comes back July 17th. So yeah, yeah, still a good little break. Hmm. Still a good little break. So right, right. So it's enough time. And the good thing with our department, after school lets out, the our work flow is a little bit more relaxed than when school is in. So this June is not bad. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So Hmm. I'm at the administrative building. We call it Center for Leadership and Learning. CLL is our main central office building, and so, but I support 7 elementary schools over on the east side of Atlanta. So that's I'm in Atlanta Public Schools. So my school's over in the area by the church. Yeah, so I go each. I have 7 schools, so I either start off at a school, or I may start off at the start off downtown and then make go out to a school. But my goal is within a week's time to have hit all of my schools at some point within that week. Yeah, yeah, not always all day, but at least to do some type of training or support to teachers or administrators. hmm hmm Yes, sir. So I enjoy it. Hello. How are you? I'm good, doing good. Mhm. Okay, all right. Sounds great. Preferably so. Yes, if you can. There was a link that I sent in an email that will show you my screen. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Amen. Hmm. 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 Sure. Well, thank you. Yes. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'll resend it right now, and that way you'll be able to hopefully pull it up. I'll resend the same email that I sent out before. Okay. 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 Is there anyone else? Okay. Oh. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. That's the alphabetic O, the one in front of the one. Mhm. Yes. And I use this method because it was that's correct. And then you should see a computer screen that has mhm. Okay. So this was a way for you to access my screen without you having to log in any way. Just the link would take you there. Okay. All right. Is there anyone else having difficulty getting to yours? Is circling. Okay. Give me 1 second. That's the beauty of technology. Sometimes it lags on you. Let's see. Okay. 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 And then also, it'll be recorded too. So if for those who may, and I'm going to try to refresh it, but in the event that there are some people who get logged out or they have some difficulties, then I'll send this link to the group once it's finished. It'll be a recording of the session, so you'll be able to see all of what I'll demonstrate via the recording too. Okay. All right. Okay. Did is Deacon Herman, is yours still swirling, or did you try it on your phone? Okay. So okay. So with the goal of the Deacons ministry in mind to have a place where documents are easily accessible by members of the Deacons ministry, and then also with the desire for the Deaconess ministry to have the same ability, then, as Deacon Herman said, had a meeting with several of the members of the Deacons leadership team to create a Google account to be able to store those documents. And so having in mind to have this set up for both the deacons and deaconess, what I did, Deacon Stevens, I know in the previous session, we created an account, but there was some difficulty getting back into that account. So what I did was, per my conversation earlier with Deacon Herman, was I created one account for the deacons, and then I created one for the deaconess. So I'll make sure that I send the username and password to the group, so that for the deacons and deaconess, the persons who will be managing storing the documents will have access. So the goal is for, if you have meeting minutes or agendas, for the members of each group to be able to easily access them without having to try to log in or try to retrieve an attachment, because I know some people have issues with attachments, but they have a link inside the Google account where anytime a new document is added from the secretary or from the president, anytime they go to that link, they'll always see the most updated documents that have been added there. So the agendas and the meeting minutes, they don't have to go to a new link in that account. They can just keep the same link, and they can always go to the documents that have been uploaded to the Google account. Okay. All right. That's correct. Yes, you just see be a basic. It should say Google Drive, and it should have a picture of a tablet, a computer screen, and a phone in the middle of the screen. Okay. Okay. All right. So there may be a slight delay. YouTube requires a 2-second delay between movement and projecting on the screen. So I have an additional monitor up for me to see what you see, so I'll know exactly where we are with that slight delay. Okay. So right now I'm swirling my mouse in the middle of the screen. So just to let you know that there's some activity going on the page. So I'm logged currently into the Deacons account, and the to get to, and if you're using your computer, try to bring your volume down, so that way the conference call volume and the computer volume don't conflict with each other. Okay. Yeah. So there's no feedback. So all right. So I'm currently in the Deacons account, and I'm logged in where, and their email account is the grovedeacons@gmail.com. So the account is called the Grove Deacons at gmail.com. That's an S on Deacons. That's correct. So this means, so that email address is used to log in for the person who's going to upload documents to be able to log into the storage place to upload documents for members of the ministries to be able to access. No, no, only the secretary or the leader designee will need to log in. The only reason to log in is to be able to upload documents. Okay. The members of the ministries would just get a link that they only need one time. And every time they go to that same link, whatever the secretary or the ministry designee has uploaded, they'll be able to see. Okay. Is that clear to everybody? Okay. All right. Okay. So on your screen on YouTube, do you see the Google homepage, or do you still see the Google Drive with the tablet, computer, and the phone in the middle? Okay. Okay. That's where you should be. And the delay is a little longer than I want it to be, but um, yes, sir. Hmm. Is anyone else having a blurry screen? Uh, okay, it may be my network connection that may be causing that. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. So now this what you should see over in the upper right is the actual the Grove Deacons at gmail.com. Okay. hmm So yes, ma'am. The Deaconesses, theirs is the Grove Deaconesses with the ESSES at gmail.com. So you have there's the Grove Deacons at gmail.com, plural deacons, and the Grove Deaconesses, Deacon ESSES at gmail.com. Okay. And as of right now, the passwords for both accounts is the same as the one that's in that first forward email. And let me pull it up. It is, I believe, Piney Grove, all lowercase, Piney Grove 1879, the street number of the church, and a dollar sign. So that's the password to both, and both of those can be changed. For the person who's going to log in. Yes. hmm Who's that speaking? Yes. Okay. So yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. So okay. So what I was sharing, yes, ma'am. I was sharing the Sister Herman asked for the Deaconesses email account login information, and what that is the Grove Deaconesses, Deacon with ESSES at gmail.com. And the password is Piney, all lowercase, Piney Grove 1879. This is all together with a dollar sign on the end. And I was stating that at some point I can walk through changing those passwords so they won't be the same. But I just did that for the purpose of just getting them set up. Okay. All right. All right. So back to the Google screen. So um, if the person who's managing this is not logged in, to log into the account, then right now we're currently logged into the Deacons account. But if you weren't logged in, it will have a blue sign in button in the upper right corner. And then you would click that and sign in with those credentials that I just provided. Okay. So after that's done, then to get to the place where documents will be uploaded, to the left of that T icon where it has the Grove Deacons, there is a small grid there um, that looks like a tic-tac-toe board. Okay, do y'all see that? Okay, all right. So if I click, mhm, okay, what screen do you see? Mhm, okay, Mm, it should just have Google on the home, on the Google website on your screen. Okay. If in your email, can you maybe click back on the link and maybe that'll bring you up to date? Okay. Lag is really long. Okay. So the delay is a little longer than I like it to be, but because right now I clicked on the grid, and in that grid has what's called Google Drive, and that's where you were when you first logged into YouTube, where you saw the tablet, the computer, and the picture of the phone. So that's where um, items are uploaded for the deacons and the deaconess ministry. So do you see on your screen where there's a menu coming out from that grid, or do you just still see a Google screen? Still the Google screen. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. It's okay. All right. Okay. Well, in your email, the one I sent with the link in it, when you click on that, does it take you to a YouTube screen that has a Google website on it? And that's not good. I am, but there must be a network issue that's causing a delay in this being active, because it shouldn't take this long for you to see the movements that I'm making on my screen. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I have Comcast as well, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. So now it's the from that menu where the grid is, you should see several different applications in a window. Okay. All right. Now you see me. All right. Now it's going to switch back. I stopped the screen share and I restarted it to see if that would make it faster. Okay. And this shouldn't take long. It's just two steps that I have to show you, but it's just the network is messing up. Okay, we're back. So I'm going to click on, you should see in that menu on the third row in the middle, do you see Google Drive? There's a triangle with a green, yellow, and blue strip. Mhm. Okay, so this is where the documents will be uploaded. Once I click here, it'll take me back to the storage place where documents can be uploaded. It's very simple. So once that screen changes, then you'll be back to where we started initially, where there was a screen that had a tablet, a computer, and a phone. Okay, screen share. Yes, ma'am. And I apologize for this delay. This is okay. No problem.